This is how you cover hyperpigmentation with minimal product. We're using the principle of the color wheel. You want to find a neutralizing pigment. It will be located opposite the color of your discoloration on the color wheel. My hyperpigmentation here is sort of in like a dark brown, so I need a deep peach to neutralize this. I also have more discoloration under one under eye than the other. Using minimal product, I'm going to start off with the Erborian CC cream in the shade Caramel. I keep most of my old makeup pots to measure things out. I know how much product I need for my full face. First of all, we want to neutralize the entire face, and all you're going to need is this much. One line that's about 2 centimeters long of the caramel. I'm going to get this all over my brush very evenly. These are encapsulated pigments, so the product will show up white on your face, which is actually good because it helps me judge how much is on. I'm going to get that all over the face. You're going to see how much of a hero product this is, because I actually stopped using foundation once I got this product. Once that's evenly applied all over the skin, you're going to want to buff it in. And this is where you see the magic. Look at that. I have had this dye for a week. It's driving me crazy. Just buff it out. And what it's doing is evening the skin tone. The pressure from the brush and the buffing motion are releasing all of the encapsulated pigments. Just get that on my eyelid as well. And look at that difference. This also has SPF 25. This is a fantastic product. Now my skin tone is more evened out. I'm going to address the hyperpigmentation. It's going to use whatever's left in the pot here. Bring this down a bit. There we go. That's looking a lot better already. You have to even out my eyebrows as well. One eyebrow is an overachiever. It goes up and the other one less. There we go. In case you're wondering, I am 46 years old. I do share all of my beauty secrets on a regular basis. Buffed in very nicely. The best neutralizer that I found on the market is the Jones Road Face Pencil. This is shade 17, which is a nice peach shade. Nice peach. Pointed concealer brush here. This does need a sharpen. I should have sharpened it first. I'm going to get the product onto my concealer brush, and I am going to tap it over the areas of discoloration, and you will see that neutralizes the discoloration. It's like magic. I have a combination of ingrown hairs on the hair. As you age, you do start to grow a bit of a thicker beard. Areas of discoloration, hyperpigmentation. I'm just going to neutralize that very quickly. This pencil is so thick. You could draw it on, but I like to use my concealer brush so I have a little more control. Let's look at the magic of the under eye here. Just going to dab that in. It really takes care of that discoloration. And do the other side as well. You don't even need concealer. Just a little bit in the corner here. I have a little bit of discoloration in the corner there. Let's get to that. You can see when I step back, you can see the difference already. But we will go in to perfect it with some concealer. I do use regular acid peels to address this hyperpigmentation. It's very hard to look at my mirror behind my camera. There we go. Before I go in with more concealer, I'm going to set this with powder, and I'm also going to do my eyebrows off camera. Eyebrows are done and we set the face. I used the OneSize powder in translucent. I wasn't sure about this. I heard lots of good things about it online, and I decided to get the mini, and I absolutely love this powder. It's really amazing. So I will be getting a full size. Next, we're going to go over everything that we've color corrected with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the color Golden. Apply directly to the face. So just around here. I just like to dot it on where there's discoloration. Just gonna let it sit for a while, let it dry and get tacky. Now I needed to set the color corrector in place with powder so that when I went over with a liquid concealer, it wouldn't move around. I'm going to give that a little time to dry a little bit, get tacky, and then I'm going to stipple it in with my foundation brush. I'm just going to wait for a little while. The concealer has dried a little bit and settled in. I've just added another dot of a peach color corrector liquid to sort of blend it in, and you're just going to stipple. Just stipple it out. Blends in really seamlessly. Everywhere we added some of that concealer, just blend it out. I can't talk when I do my neck, otherwise it sounds like this. There we go. Do you remember how dark that was at the beginning? And now it's nicely blended away. One final powder. I need to see how much powder is going onto my face. I always use an old makeup pan and then work it into my brush. So I really swirl it around and load up my brush with the powder, then I tap off the excess. I come back in to that excess, but you can see my brush is evenly coated, and then it's actually enough to powder over that additional layer of concealer. And that's it. Makeup in 5 minutes, addressing hyperpigmentation, some serious hyperpigmentation. This is good, but I'm in a blush blindness phase, so I'm going to go in with a peach blush. This is a very old palette from Sleek. It's 3 peach shades. I go for 3 swipes on the lightest peach and then 2 swipes of this deeper peach, which has a little bit of shimmer to it. And this look is just all powder, and then we'll set it at the end with some Urban Decay All-Nighter in matte. Just back and forth all the way up to the hairline. A bit of peach, warm up the face. You can use as much of this as you like because these shades are so forgiving and they blend in, but I think going heavy with the light peach gives me just the right amount of oomph that I'm looking for. It's just a nice, simple look. And the lip combo that I've been obsessed with lately is this lip liner from Primark, actually, in the shade Toffee. I'm just going to do this very quickly. I just go around the perimeter of the natural shape of my lips, just on the inside. A little bit of that. It's not rocket science. And then the Jisoo lip oil in Watermelon Sugar. That's my go-to these days. Simple. Love it. So pretty. And there you have it. Hyperpigmentation sorted in 5 minutes. Love you lots. See you soon.